guys, what's up? This is Drake of the Horror Zone. I apologize that it's been so long since I've posted a video. Anyways, a lot of shit's happened to me, and I'm not going to get into it because, like, seems like I do that all the time, and it seems like I just use it as an excuse or whatever whenever I, make these. So this is my Steel City Con December 2017 haul, and I apologize for it being late. Like I said, there was a lot of shit that happened, and I haven't been in the greatest health for a very long time now. But anyways, I just figured that I would share this with you. It's not a big haul because I didn't have very much money to spend. I wanted to get the fiance her Christmas presents for Christmas and everything, and even at that I wasn't able to get her very much. So basically, yeah, so yeah, it's not very much. So I apologize for that, but here we go. Let's just get into it. First thing I got, like, my buddy Paul, he always has me when it comes to comic books. He always knows me, and he always knows what I like. I asked for this comic book by name because, like, I have not read an X-Men. Sorry about that. It's my tablet. Anyways, I have not read a X-Men comic book for a very long time. The last comic I read was when I had my big, huge collection of X-Men Uncanny comics before, certain things happened. My mom accidentally took them all to Goodwill, which really, it's still kind of upsetting to this day because it was a huge stack. It was like this freaking tall stack of X-Men Uncanny comics. I'll never get those back because those things are insane expensive now, so it's like... But anyways, I had heard that with the X-Men Gold comic line that young Wolverine died somehow, and this guy from the future that's supposed to be old Logan came and was the new Wolverine pretty much, and I just didn't like that whole concept. So, like, I was gonna pick up X-Men Gold to start reading it, but I was like, nah. And then I heard that Marvel was coming out with a new comic series called Marvel Legacy, and I heard that issue number 1, young Wolverine comes back. So yeah, anyways, getting right into it, the thing about it is, like, I thought that it had something to do, like it was a continuation from X-Men Gold, but really it's not. It's just an entity of all its on its own, which is upsetting because I thought that this was the issue that was going to bring back Wolverine and all that fun stuff, but it's whatever. So here it is, X-Men Legacy number 1, the rare variant cover. My good buddy Paul, who owns this comic book shop, basically... Hold on, what's going on with my freaking recording? Anyways, it like stopped for a minute at 3:33. I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, I thought it was gonna like cut me out or whatever, but yeah. I told him that I was interested in this comic. I had no idea that there was a variant cover, and he told me, basically he said, when you come to Comic-Con, I have a big surprise for you, Christmas present, whatever. So I was like, okay. So I went to him first because he was the closest to the door. I had some money that I owed people at the convention, which is another reason why I didn't have very much money this time, but it was worth it. So anyway, went to his booth first, bought the girlfriend's Christmas present that I had him order for me and give to me at the con. We exchanged money and everything. So he goes, yeah, are you sure you don't have enough money right now to get this comic that you wanted? Because it was a surprise that I had for you and everything. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm pretty tapped out. I don't think I'm going to have that kind of money. But amazingly, I had just enough for that comic plus what I owed everybody else. And then still was able to get Steven Weber's autograph thanks to my good buddy Jesse Skelton, who bought a wrestling belt off of me, so I had a little extra money so I could get the celebrity that I wanted. Anyways, yeah, he showed me this, and I was like, wow, it's the rare variant cover. He says they're expensive, and comic shops, each comic shop was limited to just one copy of the variant, which is pretty insanely limited and pretty insanely rare. So I was like, okay, so I bought it. Bought the girlfriend's Christmas present and continued on. Alright, so the next thing I got was from my good friends Nathan and Stacy, and I can never pronounce your names right, so I apologize. I'm not going to say your names. But they are the CEOs, founders, owners, whatever you want to call them, of 819 Comics. They created the comic sensation known as Mr. Marsh, the comic that every haul, Steel City Con haul video that I usually do, I usually have a new issue of it. Well, a while back, the last convention before this one, I concessioned them to make a artwork from the awesome movie H.P. Lovecraft's From Beyond, done by Stuart Gordon, and with Jeffrey Combs, Elizabeth Crampton, and I'm sorry, I'm like drawing a total blank right now. I don't know why. Wow. I'm gonna get so much hate for this because I forgot. The name totally escapes me. But he was, he played the, wow, I can't even remember his character name, but right now, I don't know why, but I'm drawing a total blank right now. But, he was in Dawn of the Dead, and, I really don't want to show, I really don't want to sound racist or anything, but he was the Kellard guy that was in Dawn of the Dead. He was one of the main characters. Here again, I can't remember for the life of me what his real name is, but he also is in it. It's a very, 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 very good movie, in my opinion. I love everything that Jeffrey Combs and Elizabeth Crampton and Stuart Gordon do together. I think they're an amazing team. I just wish they would have done more movies together. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I concessioned them, and they did this amazing thing. It's a artwork poster of From Beyond. It's amazing. You got Jeffrey Combs up here. You got Elizabeth Crampton down here, and you got Doctor. I can't remember Doctor something or other. It's been a while since I've watched the movie, actually. But yeah, very awesome poster. They also gave me the PNG digital copy of it so that I can take it to Walmart or whatever and get it printed up into a bigger size, because I told them that I wanted a 24 by 36 inch artwork done so that I could frame it and put it up, and they gave me that pretty much, and I was like, and they were like, yeah, we'll just give you the PNG and then you can take it in and it'll be great quality, and you can just make it that big and get it printed out at Walmart, which sold me. I was like, okay, that's fine. $50 in your hand. That's how much it costed, but you know what? It was well worth it. The artwork is simply amazing. You need to check these guys out. I'll put a link below the video. 819 Comics. They make, like I said, they do artwork, they do sketches, they do Mr. Marsh comic books, they do concessions, obviously, because concessions, whatever the term is, I can't recall, but yeah, they do all that kind of stuff, which is pretty awesome. I'm thinking about, I want to get them to make me one of Castle Freak, which is another good movie that was done by, it was inspired by a picture that H.P. Lovecraft had in his office or something like that. I can't remember the entire story behind it, but H.P. Lovecraft had influence in it because it inspired them to make it. But Stuart Gordon, Jeffrey Combs, and Elizabeth Crampton are in it too. They teamed up again on that one. They were in Reanimator movies together. It was, it was a really strong team together. Yeah. Anyways, it's a very strong team together, and I want to get them to make me a Castle Freak, but they've never even seen the movie. So, it probably would be very difficult for them to really dictate what kind of artwork they want to do for it. So I'm not sure. I'm going to have to find a way for them to watch it somehow. And then maybe I'll ask them for it. But anyways, off topic. That is a very, very, very amazing artwork. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I praise them like all the time now because of that art. Like, their comics were amazing in themselves, but that artwork, like, wow. It blew me away. So anyways, moving right along, the last thing I got was a Steven Weber autograph in person. He was an amazing guy to talk to. I mean, like, we didn't really share a big long dialogue, but it was very awesome meeting this guy because he was very nice. He's like, I cosplayed as Santa Freddy, a cosplay of my own creation, which I will show you pictures of at the end of this video. I got up to his table to get his autograph, and he was like, Santa Freddy, okay, that's not freaky at all. Like, I think he was a little bit scared or something, but he was, like I said, he was a really incredible guy. I mean, it just blew me away meeting him because, like, as you see in that picture, I got the Dracula Dead and Loving It print. I grew up on that movie when I was a kid. When we had Family Video here in town, it was a video rental place. It was like way back in the day when we had VHS tapes and stuff. I rented Dracula Dead and Loving It VHS tape like all the time. We would go to the rental store once a week. Every week I'd go there. Boom. I took Dead or Loving It in there, and then I re-rented it immediately. I didn't even bother to look at any other movies or anything. I just took it up to the counter. I told him, hey, I want to re-rent this. Back in my hand, and it went back home with me, and I watched it a dozen more times. So, yeah, I'm a big, huge fan of that movie. I mean, it just really sucks that Leslie Nielsen isn't alive anymore because I would have loved to meet him. I really would have. He was just amazing. But Steven Weber, meeting him was pretty incredible too. Like I said, and I mean, I've seen him in other stuff besides that. I've seen him in the Stephen King's Stephen King's It. Oh my God, I have that on the mind because I just bought the digital book, the audio book, the movie. So I kind of got that on the mind right now. But anyways, I already had the physical copy of it. But I just wanted a digital copy that I could just take with me and read on break at work and stuff like that. So, but anyways, as I was saying, like, I could have picked. I've seen him in Stephen King's The Shining, which is the version that Stephen King himself directed and wrote. So it was an incredible movie. I actually liked it better than the Stanley Kubrick version, which a lot of people will disagree with me. I love Jack Nicholson as Jack Torrance. I won't say that he sucked as Jack Torrance because he didn't. I loved him as Jack Torrance, but I gotta say I liked Steven Weber's version of Jack Torrance a lot more. I'm not gonna get into like this whole big review rant whatever about the movies, but I've seen him in that. He was in a TV show called Wings. Like, I had it on Hulu. It's on Hulu or Netflix. I just haven't had a chance to watch it. I'm more of a horror fan rather than like a Navy TV show fan from back in like the 60s or whatever, 70s, 80s, whatever that show era was. But yeah, like I was a big fan of him. Oh yeah, and he's also the guy that's reading the digital copy of Stephen King's It that I bought on Amazon Audible. So, anyways, moving right along. Like, yeah, meeting him was incredible. Like I said, we didn't have this big dramatic dialogue. Like, I was seriously starstruck whenever they announced him coming. I I was like, oh my god, it's Steven Weber. Oh yeah, he was also Charlie Barkin in the All Dogs Go to Heaven TV show. If any of you guys remember the All Dogs Go to Heaven TV show, when they movies were doing so good that they decided just let's do an animated TV show. He voiced Charlie Barkin in that TV show and in the Christmas special movie that they did too. He voiced Charlie Barkin. So yeah, it was a pretty big deal because I liked the TV show when I was a kid. I wasn't a huge fan of the Christmas movie, but yeah. Like, so anyways, I got that out of the way. So here is the list of celebrities that they secured for Steel City Con in April. Feel free to pause if necessary. Now, I just recorded this now. It's like January 9th or January 10th. I think in a couple more hours it's going to be January 10th. So, they've added a few celebrities more since then. They've added the guy that played the kid in The Shining, in Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, that played Danny. Yeah. They added him. Who else did they add? You know what? That's a good question. Who else did they add? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna check this. Let's see. Steel City. Here we go. Let's see. They added Michael Dorn, who like really doesn't pose anything for me, but to you Star Trek buffs it might. I'm not a huge fan of Star Trek. My uncle would love it because he likes Star Trek. Terry Farbell, another chick from Star Trek, I believe. So, yeah. They added Christian from WWE. I think Barbara Eden was on this flyer, wasn't she? Nope. They added Barbara Eden, who played Jeannie on I Dream of Jeannie, which is pretty big deal. They added Bruce Dern. To those of you who don't know who Bruce Dern is, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, but there's a movie. It's a comedy. It's called Down Periscope. He played the asshole admiral that tried to get them in trouble and everything all the damn time. I actually wouldn't mind meeting him. I like that movie. I grew up on that movie. John Wesley Shipp, the original Flash, is going to be there. They added. And are you guys ready for this one? They added one of the top rock stars of the generation. They've added Alice Cooper to the list. Like, whoa. That's a huge name right there. I plan to get his autograph most of all. Gary Busey, I wanted to get his autograph, but I have a feeling that he's going to want like $50, $60 for his autograph. And the only reason that I would really want his autograph is because of his work in the movie Ginger Dead Man, which I actually like. Crucify me now, because, you know, I like that movie. But yeah. And Vicky Guerrero isn't on the list yet. I don't know. Oh yeah, she is. She's right there. they put her on. So yeah, Vicky Guerrero, I was thinking about getting hers too, but she's probably going to want $50 at the very least to get her autograph. And as much as I like Vicky when she was in the WWE, I don't like her enough to spend that much money. So yeah, those are the add-ons, and those are basic rundown of celebrities that they got. So yeah, I'll post some pictures after this video, guys. Feel free to check them out. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Don't worry, the movie is still in pre-production. Well, the short movie is still in pre-production. Like, still buying supplies and stuff. I got all the areas casted now. Fiance is still working on the screenplay for it. So yeah, pretty much everything is ready to go. Got the camera, got the tripod, which, you know, could have been bigger, but anyways, and I still need to get a microphone and a couple other random things. And I'm pretty much ready to go on my end. Like I said, writing a script can take a while, especially if you get writer's block, which she does. So just be patient, guys. It'll be up soon. My original intention was not to even start filming until this April anyways. But if not, it can be pushed back again. Some of the greatest movies out there have been pushed back multiple times before finally being out. So yeah, and it's not really it's not a full-length movie anyways, it's just a short, so be patient, guys, be patient. I'm going to try and record more videos than what I usually do. Trying to get my channel active again like it was, so that you guys, you know, just don't be like, oh, I guess he's not going to post any more videos, we might as well unsubscribe to him. So anyways, guys, I'm rambling. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great Wednesday, Thursday, whatever the case may be where you're at. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.